Ugh. Welcome guys, and welcome to GridLife. Now I'm inside the car because the wind feels like it's going 100 miles an hour. It is impossible to be outside. It's windy, it's kind of cold. It's not really that cold, but the wind just makes it so bad. It's so windy that you can't put stickers on your car or anything like that. Definitely cannot be with camera outside because all you're gonna be hearing is wind. If you guys have been following my videos, you know I have a buddy that I compete against with, and his name is Mark right there. He's telling me stuff to, I don't know, to go somewhere. Okay, so this is the first session for Time Attack of the day, and this is pretty much it for what I'm gonna do today because I have a little one that is her birthday today, so that I have to, you know, take her to places. So this is the sacrifices that we gotta make. So right now we're just waiting for, I don't know, that car to come right back in to leave out. Well, good morning, guys, and it is the next day of GridLife. Reason why I didn't run yesterday, I had to make a little sacrifice. It was my daughter's birthday, and I was only allowed to run the first session. Now, the first session did not go great at all. I don't know this track, and this track is very technical. And at the end of my session, even my brake fluid boiled. So that was fun, and I'm pretty sure because I don't know this track so much, I was riding the brakes and braking a lot. There is a lot of turns, so there is a lot of braking in this track. In the first session, the only time that I actually ran, I was kind of holding the third place, but now I am down at fourth place. So for today, the goal is to at least get a better or the best time that I'm able to. But just like my luck, every single time that I come to a track, this happens. Yep, it is raining all morning long. So I just woke up, drove over here, and it's completely wet and it's still drizzling. It's supposed to stop, but let's see if it actually dries out, that I can actually have my full amount of grip. The first session of the day is like in an hour, and I'm gonna take it nice and slow because it's still wet. But what I'm gonna do for the first and hopefully the second session, I'm gonna be learning the track and knowing where my braking points are and entry points and exit points, all that stuff. Try to learn the track because there are a lot of turns in this track. Also, there's like a little thing that they call the carousel. There's like two sections. The carousel is like kind of puts you kind of sideways on the turn. It has, it's like a little hill kind of turn. The reason I haven't hit that is because the splitter, it's a little big, so I'm afraid that I might smack part of the road when I take the carousel. But I'm gonna try it on the warm-up lap on the first session, just to see if I fit in there. If I don't, then I gotta take the inside part of the carousel. The carousel, if I take the carousel, I can carry actually a lot of speed, and I can actually make up some speed there. So I'm just gonna make sure the car is good to go before the session starts and get it ready for the first session of the morning. Alright, so first session of the day, I went out. It was still raining, so I used that session to kind of learn the line, and I actually hit the carousel. Tapped the splitter just like once or twice, but I know how to enter and exit the carousel, which is good because I can actually carry a lot of speed. So hopefully I can actually get like an extra second faster in just that one turn. I've been trying to learn all my other turns, and I've looked at other people's videos from yesterday to see how they take each turn, and the turns that I'm actually having problems with because I have no idea how to. But I'm getting there, and finally rain has let off and is actually bright and sunny. And in a little bit we got my second session of the day, and see if I can lay down a better time. I'm shooting for anything faster than 140, and right now I'm at 143. My wet session, I had a 204. So I was like at least 20 seconds or 10 seconds, 20 seconds slower on the rain. And it's because I am so afraid of the rain or a wet track. I don't like wet tracks at all. I'm very careful and I don't want to crash, and I was oversteering and understeering also at the same time for some reason. But yeah, hopefully next session I do pretty good, and I have 3 sessions left, so I really have to make it the best out of it. Hopefully the car holds up. Hopefully the brakes have hold up. Good thing while it was raining, the cooling of my car, the coolant was in a most perfect temperature, so that was really good. And of course yesterday running the car, temperatures were, you know, not like idle temperatures, but it was cool, way better than last year. But with that being said, let's go into the next session.
Moments later.
right, so I went out for the second session, and I started seeing some smoke. Like inside the car, and also like coming out from the back. So I didn't know it was coming from the exhaust or anything, or something was on fire. So I came in as quickly as possible. You know, I monitored my knocks, all that stuff, everything looked fine. And then I actually found out that there's a little tiny pinhole on my axle boot that has a little hole, and it was spraying all that grease into the downpipe. So it was smoking a little bit. I cleaned that up, all that, and I went out for the other session because the sessions were almost back to back. So far, my second session I did even worse from yesterday, from my first time session. I don't know why, I don't know what happened, why I did so horribly or what, but I did worse than my first time ever at this track yesterday, taking it easy, not knowing my lines. And then my third session, I finally went down from 144 to 141. I still need pretty much 2 seconds. I need to find somewhere where I can get 2 seconds faster so I can actually bump third place off and get into third place, because right now I am sitting on fourth place, and I would like to take home a win, you know. So I'm gonna do my best this next session to see if we can get at least a third place, because second place and first place, I can't get even close to him. So let's see how my last session will go. So I completely forgot to turn my GoPro on for that last session, but it doesn't matter because the last session I was still not quick enough. The last session I got a 141.8, so that still puts me in fourth place. I couldn't beat the 140. I need to beat 140.3, and it's close, but not really that close. You know, that's, I think a full second, more than a full second, is actually pretty far off. To be honest, it really felt that I went super fast, like way faster. Like I'm taking the turns a lot faster, but it's kind of, you know, it's not as fast as I would have thought from the first session. You know, first session I did a 143, yes, 143, and if go to 143 to just 141, it's not as fast as I thought I would have, you know, could have done better, or maybe not. Brakes didn't give me that confidence that I needed, so for next time I definitely need to bleed my brakes and also my axle there. It's a pretty technical track, which you know, it's a little hard to learn everything and actually send it. You know, after, you know, you come out from the session and you see your time, I know that I can pick up speed on turns, but because I know I haven't pushed those tires all the way to the limit, you know, but I guess I don't push myself, or I don't have the balls big enough to do it. So good thing is, you know, I got maybe a couple good pictures out there, but that's pretty much it. And I didn't get what I wanted. You know, I wanted to bring at least a podium home. I think first place is a 134, which is really fast. The second place is 136, and then third place is 140. So, and then me, 141. So not happy about that. I really wanted to, you know, it's my third year, and I guess I'm too slow, or I suck really bad. But yeah, Subaru's pretty slow. You know, there's a lot of people with more power, but I guess I could upgrade my suspension, and you know, hopefully one day I have the money enough to actually upgrade the engine and get a bigger turbo and a nice tune and all that stuff. But with that being said, I'm tired. It's been a long day, and it's kind of depressing. So I'm just gonna leave it here, and I see you guys in the next one. Sorry for not having enough GoPro videos, but I'll see you guys in the next video.